So it is defined as a locus of point which moves in a way such that ratio of its distance from a fixed point to its distance from a fixed line is always a constant. सर अब आपने इतना सारा लिखवा तो दिया बट समझ कुछ अच्छे से आया नहीं. So basically क्या होता है देखो, we have a line and we have a point, a fixed point. So this is my fixed point, and this is my fixed line. So locus पे क्या condition है कि ये point ऐसे travel करना चाहिए such that distance from the fixed line, this distance is equal to the distance from the fixed point. A point traveling in such a way that distance from the fixed line divided by, sorry, not equal, actually that's a specific case, distance of a point traveling in such a way that distance of that point from the fixed point divided by distance of that point from the fixed line is a constant. So let's say this is P, this is S, this is L. So basically PS, which is distance of the point from the fixed point divided by distance of the point from the line, which is PL, is always a constant, and this constant is denoted by E, which is known as the eccentricity. So अब जो भी हम
No, I didn't understand it. Can you explain it again?
Yeah, sure. So basically we have what does a conic means is you have a set of points which are traveling at a fixed distance. I mean the ratio is constant, PS by PL. And what is PS? PS is the point is traveling in such a way that the distance from the fixed point, which is S, so this distance to the distance from the from this point to the line. Okay, PS by PL is a constant which is equal to E.
So are PS and PL equal? No, na? Or are they?
No, they are not equal.
Okay.
Currently they are not equal. Equal कब हो सकता है जब constant की value 1 हो जाए, right? Eccentricity becomes 1, then the distance is equal. So basically these are a whole set of points such that the distance of this point from the fixed line and the fixed point maintain a constant ratio. So ये याद रखना, पहले point आता है, फिर length आता है, and this is equal to the eccentricity or the constant. And
so
we
this
call
is
this
for the parabola, right?
So
yeah,
what
this is
P?
for P set of all points.
Oh, okay.
This is all not only for the parabola, this goes for all hyperbola, parabola, and an ellipse. So basically parabola, hyperbola, and ellipse में केवल एक ही difference है, that this E becomes different. So this fixed point is actually the focus, and this fixed line is the directrix. बहुत इजीली समझ सकते हैं इसको, ज्यादा टेंशन मत लो, अभी अच्छे से समझ आ जाएगा. So basically we have a set of all points which are at a fixed distance. Fixed distance नहीं बोल सकते, fixed ratio of the distance from the point which is the focus to the point or to the distance from the fixed line. Okay. अच्छा, आप मुझे जल्दी से बताओ कि if you have a point then how do you calculate the distance of that point from a line? You have a formula to it.
So can you repeat your question?
Okay, wait. Let's say you have a point 1, 1 and you have to calculate the distance of this point with respect to the line x plus y minus 1 equal to 0. Now how do you do it? सर ऑलरेडी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं याद करने के लिए, और अच्छा ये फॉर्मूला तो पढ़ा होगा ना, डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला, या नहीं याद है बिल्कुल भी?
नहीं, डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला पढ़ा है.
डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला याद है.
डिस्टेंस ऑफ अ पॉइंट फ्रॉम अ लाइन पढ़ा है?
पढ़ा है लेकिन मेरे को अभी
ठीक है,
कुछ गलत
इट्स
नहीं.
ओके. मतलब आई हैड अ डाउट कि तुम लोगों ने डिस्टेंस ऑफ अ पॉइंट फ्रॉम अ लाइन या
I think it's the modulus of ax plus by plus c upon I think the root of x and y.
Yeah, root of a square and b square. So for a point, let's say for a line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, and let's say you have a point h comma k. अगर तुमको इसका distance निकालना है इस line से, so what you do is you substitute the values of x and y of the coordinate in the line. So that means a times h plus b times k plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square. That is the coefficients of x and y.
Sir, I think this will come in 3D, right?
No.
This form.
This you have already studied in straight lines.
Okay.
Okay, यहाँ पे एक चीज और लिख लेना कि when eccentricity is between 0 to 1, the shape which comes out is an ellipse. When eccentricity is equal to 1, the shape which comes out is a parabola. And when eccentricity is greater than 1, the shape is a hyperbola. इंजीनियर्स वाली फीलिंग आ रही है क्या आप साइंस पढ़ के तुमको? पैराबोला, हाइपरबोला, यस वी आर जीनियस.
सर कभी कभी ऐसी चीजें 7th ग्रेडर्स के सामने बोलते हैं तो बहुत स्मार्ट लगता है.
हाँ, तो फ्लेक्स करा करो यार थोड़ा तुम लोग भी.
सर मैं कुछ बोलता हूँ, मेरे दोस्त लोग ऐसे शॉक में पड़ जाते हैं कि ये क्या बोल दिया, क्योंकि मेरे सोसाइटी में सारे बच्चे ही है ना, मेरे एज के कोई नहीं है.
ओके ठीक है, सो लेट्स मूव ऑन. एक कोनिक की इक्वेशन निकाल के बताओ मेरे को.
सर कैन यू जस्ट गो बैक एक मिनट, वो लास्ट वाला पार्ट करना था, हाइपरबोला पैराबोला वाला.
ओके सो राइट एग्जांपल 1. अब ये एग्जांपल ना तुमको एनसीईआरटी में नहीं मिलेगा, बट टॉपिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट. आई मीन एग्जाम में भी नहीं पूछा जाएगा, but still I feel you should know about this. So find the equation of conic whose focus is 1, -1. अच्छा, अब ये फोकस वाला वर्ड कहाँ से आया? तुम लोगों ने 10th क्लास में, do you have guys studied about concave convex mirrors? You have focus and center of
Yes.
curvature over there. सो वो फोकस इन्होंने फिजिक्स वालों ने यहीं से लिया है, पता है?
So like ellipse के भी like दो focus होते हैं ना, because it has no
Right.
clear center.
Right.
Yeah, we learned this in कहाँ पढ़ा था, gravitation.
Kepler's.
ओके, सो वो सब इन्होंने मैथ्स से लिया है, फिजिक्स मैथ्स के बिना कुछ नहीं है, पता है? अब तुम लोहित सर को बोल मत देना, सर ऐसा बोल रहे थे, तो हम लोग तो केवल मैथ्स ही पढ़ने वाले हैं. So we have the focus as 1, -1 and the directrix is x minus y plus 7 is equal to 0. So ये equal to हटा दो यहाँ से. Directrix है x minus y plus 7 equal to 0 and eccentricity is √3. तो मैं एक बार हेल्प करता हूँ. So again, now the fixed line की values दे रखी है. It is x minus y plus 7 equal to 0. Let's say कोई भी एक random point है. That point is h, k. और let's say उसको x, y ले लो. So that random point is x, y, and we have a fixed point, which is the focus. So focus का जो point है, that is 1, -1. ठीक है? What I said is distance from the fixed point to the distance from the fixed line is a constant, and that constant is given as square root of 3. So square root of 3 is equal to distance of this point from the focus. So वो क्या हो जाएगा? Square root of x minus 1 the whole square plus y plus 1 the whole square, right? Divided by modulus of the distance of this point with respect to the line. So that means x minus y plus 7 divided by square root of coefficient of x and y. So that is 1 the whole square plus minus 1 the whole square. So sir 1 का square 1, -1 का square -1, 1 और -1 0, तो exist ही नहीं कर रहा, तो कोनिक तो गलत हो गया. अच्छा, प्रोसीजर समझ आया? Eccentricity is the constant distance, so square root of 3 is equal to distance of the point from the line divided by distance of the point from the straight line or the directrix.
सर एक बार आप प्रीवियस पेज में जा सकते हैं?
This or this?
नेक्स्ट वन. ऑलराइट.
अभी इसको further solve मत करना. We can leave it this at this particular point only. Just tell me, did you got the procedure how to do this? Point ऊपर आता है, नीचे
Yes,
line
sir.
आता है. Okay. Do one more question. So example 2 is we have find the equation. Find the equation of parabola. So when I say a parabola, what is the constant? What is the like? Okay.
E is equal to 1.
So I'm writing D, so that automatically implies ki directrix hai. Okay. Okay, you don't have to solve the full equation, but just tell me in this particular format. And chat पे मत डालना, वैसे ही बता दो.
So what's the point? Like x
Two.
comma y.
Sorry, which
Like
point?
P.
So P is any random point. You have to take it as x comma y. Any point on the coordinate system. वही हमारा locus होगा ना, जैसे x square plus y square equal to 3 लिखते थे. That represents a circle. So x and y are whole set of points that lie on the circle. So you can take any point h comma k, x comma y.
So what was 0, like 0 ratio 3x minus 4y plus 1? What was that?
Which ratio?
No, like in the question, what did you mean by the what is the second part of the question? Focus and
Array,
the what?
that's Directrix is 3x minus 4y plus 1 equal to 0.
Oh,
That's not a
that's
ratio.
D.
क्या हो गया यार आज तुम लोग को?
I thought that
D
was 0.
is
Answer.
Directrix.
Not on.
Yes, done. Okay. So eccentricity is 1. Let's say I take a random point as x comma y. That means x minus 2 the whole square plus y plus 3 the whole square. Right? Divided by distance of this point from the line. That means modulus of 3x minus 4y plus 1 divided by square root of 3 whole square plus minus 4 whole square. Right? 3 whole square 9 minus 4 whole square minus 16, 9 minus 16 negative, so square root के अंदर negative आ गया, that means complex numbers. तो सब
No,
कुछ आ
sir.
गया इसमें. Okay, ठीक है. Cool. Let's move on now. So parabola के लिए तुम लोग को क्या याद रखना है कि eccentricity is 1. That means the distance of the point from the fixed point, which is the focus, is equal to the distance of the point from the fixed line. Okay. Write the heading as parabola now. So in a parabola, eccentricity is equal to 1. That means position, like the distance of the point PS by line is equal to 1. So PS is equal to PL. That means the distance of the point from the fixed point or the focus is equal to the distance of the point from the directrix. So now tell me the equation of a parabola which has the directrix as directrix is x plus a equal to 0 and focus is a comma 0. इस पैराबोला मुझे पूरा सॉल्व करके बताना क्यों.
Sir, I have a small doubt for the previous question. How exactly did we find the equation of the parabola over there? It was just eccentricity, right?
It was like eccentricity is equal to 1, so 1 is equal to distance of the point from the focus divided by distance of the point from the directrix. That's all.
But that is not the equation of the parabola, right?
No, it's an equation of the parabola. Now this parabola is something different. Not the one which is in NCERT. Okay, it's just, I was just telling you how to proceed for these types of questions.
So can you go back to the question?
Yeah.
So I need help with like figuring out the mod part of this.
Mod part of this. So make square both sides. Because square is always positive. So mod को तुम कैसे भी खोल सकते हो. Because negative का भी square is positive. And even that will help to take care of the square root.
No, not opening the mod, like writing what will come under the mod.
Okay, so that means 1 is equal to x minus a the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole
Plus
square.
y minus 0 the whole square.
अच्छा, so अब y
This
का
will be whole
coordinate
under.
नहीं है. Divided by modulus of, okay, this will also be square root. Yeah. And while calculating the distance from the fixed line, what I'll do is the y ka coordinate is 0. I mean the y ka coefficient is 0 in this particular equation. So that means x plus a divided by square root of x ka coefficient is 1 and y ka coefficient is 0. So square root of 1 whole square
Okay.
plus 0 whole square.
Okay, understood. And then like to remove the square root and the mod, we just have to square the whole thing, right?
Right, right. So when you solve this, you'll get like mod of x plus 1, mod of x plus a is equal to square root of x minus a whole square plus y square. Quickly solve this and tell me the equation.
So for A, I'm getting the equation that y square A is equal to y squared upon 4x.
Okay, so that means y square is equal to 4ax. I mean, if you rearrange the equation, can you get y square equal to 4ax?
I got that and then rearranged for A.
Okay, so basically y square is equal to 4ax is the parabola which we'll get. Now, anyone who is not getting, please let me know.
Sir, you're taking x plus a to that side because we'll get the denominator as only 1, right? After we solve the root.
Yes.
And then we square the both sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how do you
Okay.
get 4ax? I'm getting like
Sir, I am
2ax.
not getting it either.
Okay, so when you make a square, you get x plus a the whole square is equal to x minus a the whole square plus y square. अब इसके लिए तुमको a plus b का whole square और a minus b का whole square की property आनी चाहिए, identity याद होनी चाहिए. So it's x square plus a square plus 2ax. Now this is equal to x square plus a square minus 2ax plus y square. So x square cancels out, a square cancels out. So 2ax plus 2ax is equal to y square. So that means 5ax, 4ax is equal to y square.
I forgot
Not my
to
mistake.
square the LHS after removing the mod.
Yeah.
Like I thought if we just like put the square over there, then mod
Then
chale jayega and
modulus
then
will open
khatam.
as it is. Wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow.
like I didn't know that we had to square it also.
Nice maths. Okay, so y square equal to 4x सबका आ गया. Yes, Arnav, Sanskriti. Sanskriti.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So अब आते हैं drawing part पे. So basically y square is equal to 4x represents a parabola. I'm trying my best to draw it very nicely. So this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. Okay, if I want to plot x plus a equal to 0, will that be this line? X equal to minus a?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. This is my origin 0, 0. Okay. Now, how does the curve y square equal to 4ax looks like? So it looks like this. This is the curve for y square equal to 4ax. Okay. This is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. Okay. तो अब समझते हैं मैं जो बोल रहा था distance of the fixed point and the fixed line. So I said the fixed point is the focus, which is a comma 0. यही parabola का focus था a, 0 and the line was this. So basically इस parabola पे जो भी points होंगे वो इस particular line से fixed distance पे होंगे and इस particular focus से equal distance पे होंगे. So let's say if I take this point, so that means sir ये वाला distance will be equal to ये वाला distance. Yes, of course, that will be equal. Let's say sir मैं origin ही ले लेता हूँ. So origin यहाँ पे है, parabola को satisfy भी कर रहा है. So that means इस point का distance from the directrix should be equal to the distance from the focus. So this is 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. The distance of this point from minus a, 0 will be how much? A. And again, the distance of the vertex or 0, 0 with respect to the focus will also be a. Right?
Yeah.
So make sense. यहाँ पे जो भी point है वो directrix से and focus से equal distance पे. ठीक है? So of course तुमको ये पता है this point is directrix. This particular point is focus. Now the line or the axis which the on which the parabola is symmetrical about is the axis. So axis is perpendicular to the directrix and this is the line or this is the line. Yeah, this is the line where, on which the parabola is symmetrical. Okay, x-axis के ऊपर भी same है, x-axis के नीचे भी same है. I mean basically both of them are mirror image of each other. Okay. So we'll define all of these terms. Yeah. The first term is axis.
Sir, can you go back? I want to make the diagram. So what is A? Like A is the distance between the y-axis and the directrix, right?
Yeah, A is that distance. So basically A is
So-
the coordinate 0, a, 0. So वहां से A आता है.
So can we have like the directrix parallel to the x-axis also instead of the y-axis?
Yeah, so the parabola would look like it would look something different. I mean,
Then
directrix
it
is
would
always
become like a U
perpendicular.
shape.
Yeah, yeah. It's still a U shape, but a tilted U.
Yeah, like it'll be like a proper U.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so axis is actually a line passing through focus and perpendicular to the directrix. Now, before writing the definition, make sure you verify the definition with respect to the figure. अगर वो नहीं समझ आ रहा है तो definition makes no sense. Line passing through the focus, of course, line is passing through the focus and it is perpendicular to the directrix. Now the second is vertex. So vertex क्या होता है? Vertex is basically the point of intersection of the axis and the parabola. See, हमारी axis है x-axis, right? And the parabola is intersecting the x-axis at only one point. So this particular point is known as the vertex. So vertex is point of intersection of axis and parabola. We have to get familiar with all of these terms. Okay, next we have a focal chord. Acha, identify, like, can you guess what's a focal chord? Chord तुमको already पता
And
है.
passing through the focus.
Exactly. Any chord passing through the focus is known as a focal chord. So let's say, अच्छा chord कैसा होगा? Chord जिसके endpoints parabola पे. So let's say this is the endpoints and this particular chord is passing through the focus. So this is a focal chord.
Sir, is it also called lattice rectum?
No, I'll tell you what is the difference between a focal chord and a lattice rectum. Have you guys already studied conics or what? Okay, Rishit and Salatia, what do you know?
We've done it in school.
Sir, I had to do it for this Viva.
Okay. So focal chord is just any chord passing through focus. Next, we have a lattice rectum. So lattice rectum is actually a special case of focal chord. Now, a focal chord which is perpendicular to the axis is a lattice rectum. A chord which is perpendicular to the axis and passing through the focus is the lattice rectum. So how will that look like? This chord. This chord is perpendicular to the axis and passing through the focus. That is why this chord is known as lattice rectum.
Can we just call it a focal chord perpendicular to the axis?
Yeah, that is what the definition of lattice rectum is. So it's a perpendicular chord passing through the focus. Okay. Let's now find out the length of the lattice rectum. So let's say this is, of course, this is my lattice rectum. So a coordinate, it is passing through the focus. So that is a comma 0. So can you tell me what will be the coordinates of these endpoints? We have an equation as y square is equal to 4ax. So obviously in दोनों endpoints के भी x coordinate a ही होगा, right? Since this is perpendicular, so obviously it makes sense कि इन दोनों का endpoint भी, I mean इन दोनों के x coordinates भी a ही हो. So अब इनका y coordinate चाहिए. So what I do is I put x as a in my parabola. So what I get is y square is equal to 4a into a, right? That means y square is equal to 4a square. So y की two values आएंगी plus minus 2a. So one of the endpoint will be a comma 2a and the other endpoint will be a comma minus 2a. So if you want to calculate the length of the lattice rectum, yes.
Could you explain this part again? I got disconnected.
Okay. So basically we are calculating the length of lattice rectum now. So a lattice rectum is a focal chord passing through the focus and perpendicular to the axis. So since it is passing through the focus, so focus ka coordinate is a comma 0. That means the x coordinates of the lattice rectum will also be a. Okay. Now we need to calculate the y coordinate. So what I did is, since I had the curve as y square is equal to 4ax, I substituted x as a and I got the values of y as positive 2a and negative 2a. So one end of the lattice rectum is a comma 2a and the other end is a comma minus 2a. Now can you tell me what is the length of the lattice rectum?
4a?
4a.
Exactly. So length of lattice rectum is equal to 4a. So it's a direct question asked in like many questions. What is the length of lattice rectum?
Sir, I might have missed it, but could you tell me how did you get x plus a as the equation?
That was given in the question. I gave you to find out the equation of the parabola whose directrix is x plus a equal to 0. That was already given.
All right, cool. But the general equation would be y square plus 4ax, right?
Y square is equal to 4ax, not y square plus.
Sorry, yeah, is equal to.
Okay, right. One more definition. Again, something out of the NCERT. So that's a double ordinate. So double ordinate is actually any chord which is perpendicular to the axis. A chord perpendicular to the axis is the double ordinate. So lattice rectum एक बहुत special case हो गया double ordinate का and focal chord का. So I can say lattice rectum is a double ordinate and a focal chord.
So double ordinate like might not be passing through the focus, right?
Exactly, might not be passing to the focus. So if you want me to make this on the figure, so let's say this is one of my double ordinate. All right, so we have got a colorful parabola now. So that's all about the parabola. We have a vertex, we have a directrix, we have a focus, we have focal chords, lattice rectum, double ordinate, axis, and that's all.
So could you go to the definition, please?
Yeah, 1 second. What you have written, x plus a is equation of directrix. Is it same as equation of parabola? No. How is equation of parabola same as equation of directrix?
So it is not same, but I'm asking like if we are taking it like minus a and 0 and a and 0, how are you taking the equation of directrix as the one to decide decide the distance?
I didn't get what you are trying to say. This
So
distance you're
from
talking about?
x, which one?
This a.
Yeah, a. So we got it through x plus a is equal to 0, right? So that became x
Yeah.
is equal to minus a. So, but are we taking that as the distance because the equation of directrix, because it is the
Man,
equation of
1 second.
directrix?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
because of the equation of Directrix. Correct. So since this is x plus a equal to 0, that means x coordinate will always be minus a. And since I'm taking a coordinate on the x-axis, so that means this coordinate will be minus a comma 0. So if I had to calculate the distance between the directrix and the origin, of course, that will be a.
Okay.
Yeah. Now take a fresh page, make it in landscape mode, and make a table like this. Of course, the lines has to be straight, but yeah, do it like this.
The whole page only.
Yeah, whole page. Don't we have line options in this? No.
So you can go to shapes
divide
if
into
you
4
don't
parts?
present it.
Yep, divide into 4 parts. I don't want to do so much of effort for just a line. So I make it by myself.
सर आपके ड्राइंग पैड के स्केल रखिए.
Sorry, enough.
Keep a scale on your drawing pad and do it.
I don't have a scale also. Okay.
Sir, can you repeat what you have to do? I got disconnected.
You have to divide your page into 4 equal parts. That's all.
Okay.
Yes, done everybody? And who is doing like, sir, mera page itna centimeter ka hai, so I'll make half of it and then I'll divide? Nobody is doing like that, right?
No, sir.
Great. So first parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. The second parabola is y square is equal to minus 4ax. The third parabola is x square is equal to 4ay. And the last parabola is x square is equal to minus 4ay. Let's draw figure for all of them. So let's go one by one rather. So this is my coordinate axis. We have already seen how does y square equal to 4ax look like. It looks like this, right? And this is my directrix. X plus a equal to 0. Okay, so tell me what is the focus of this parabola? Quickly, the coordinate of the focus is what?
A comma 0.
A comma 0. What is the equation of directrix?
X plus a is equal to 0.
X plus a equal to 0. What is the coordinate of vertex?
0, 0.
0, 0. Okay, what is the length of lattice rectum? Or rather, tell me what is the equation of axis? Is it y equal to 0? Because x is x-axis hai?
Yes,
So
sir.
x-axis be denoted by y equal to 0. Okay, what is the length of lattice rectum?
4a.
All right. Okay, that's all. So for this parabola, focus is a comma 0, directrix is this and that all stuff. Okay. Let's go to the next one. So y square equal to minus 4ax is a parabola like this. That means this is my x-axis, this is my this is my y-axis, and this is my x-axis. So it's just y square equal to 4ax, positive x-axis पे बन रहा था. So y square is equal to minus 4ax will be on the negative y-axis, negative x-axis. ठीक है. So इस केस में डायरेक्ट्रिक्स क्या हो जाएगी? x minus a equal to 0. Because पहले नेगेटिव साइड पे थी डायरेक्ट्रिक्स, अब इस केस में डायरेक्ट्रिक्स will be on the positive side of the x-axis. Okay, quickly tell me what is the focus का coordinates?
Minus a comma 0.
Exactly, minus a comma 0 will go in the same order. Directrix is what?
X minus
X minus a equal to 0.
X minus a equal to 0. Okay, vertex will be minus a minus 0 comma minus 0, right?
0 0
0
0.
0.
Achha, minus 0 is not same as 0.
Where is it? Minus doesn't exist only 0 comma 0.
Okay, so vertex is 0 comma 0. Then we have axis. What is the axis?
Y equal to 0.
Again,
Okay. What about the lattice rectum? Minus 4a.
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 Why 4a?
Length, sir.
Length always remains positive. That is why 4a. Okay. Now x square is equal to 4ay.
So it'll be like upwards.
Exactly. It will look like this. Okay. Now, how do I identify? I'll tell you one more thing. How do I identify? X square is equal to 4ay. That means x can be positive or negative, but y has to be always positive. Because अगर y negative हो गया, तो x square कभी भी negative नहीं हो सकता, right? Because square terms are always positive. So x can be both positive and negative, but y has to be only positive. So इसकी वजह से parabola will be like on the y-axis. I mean the axis will be the y-axis. Cool. So the directrix is this. That means directrix is now y plus a equal to 0. Okay, guys, tell me what is the focus?
0 comma a.
Great, 0 comma a. What will be the directrix?
y plus a equals to 0.
I plus a equal to 0.
All right. Then comes what's this?
Vertex. 0 comma 0.
Vertex is 0 comma 0. Axis is
X is equal to 0.
x is equal to 0. What about the lattice rectum?
4a.
4a.
Great. So x square is equal to minus 4a. Why? Will you try it by your own? I mean, just try to make a figure.
Right. It will be ulta instead.
Great. So this is my x-axis. Parabola is downwards. This is 0 comma 0. And yeah, directrix is this. That means y minus a equal to 0. Okay. So focus is
0 comma a.
0 comma a.
0 comma
No.
minus a.
Minus
Ulta, right.
What about the directrix?
Y minus a
I
equals
Y minus a is equal to 0.
Cool. What about the vertex?
0.
0 comma
0
0.
comma 0. Axis is
X equals to 0.
x equal to 0. यार तुम लोग को already सब आता है. Lattice rectum is what?
4a.
4a.
4a. Great. So these are all the 4 parabolas which we have in the chapter. If you know
Sir,
all
I
of
just
these.
have a small doubt.
Okay.
How come the directrix is in the negative side of x, right? For the first situation. So how does the sign remain positive over there? Is there some logic in that?
Okay, see, parabola is just set of all those points which lie on this particular u. इस इक्वेशन में वो वाले पॉइंट्स नहीं है जो डायरेक्ट्रिक्स पे है। हम लोगों ने क्या बोला था कि इस पर्टिकुलर इस पैराबोला पे जो भी पॉइंट्स लाई कर रहे हैं दैट आर एट अ फिक्स्ड डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द लाइन एंड द फोकस। So y square equal to 4ax does not has those points which are on the directrix. Directrix केवल हमको वो रिमाइंड कर रहा है कि ये पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट इस पर्टिकुलर लाइन से इक्वल डिस्टेंस पे है with respect to the focus.
Okay, but the positive sign is just because rule के नाम में।
नहीं, रूल के नाम पे कुछ नहीं होता है मैथ्स में। बताओ तुमको क्या डाउट है? x plus a equal
नहीं
to
वो
0?
like x, हाँ वही, वो कैसे आया?
वो हम लोगों ने खुद से लिया ना, x plus a is equal to 0 और a equal to 0 पे हमने पैराबोला प्लॉट करके देखा। I mean हमने वापस जो कोने की बेसिक डेफिनेशन थी, डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द पॉइंट एंड द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द लाइन, हमने दोनों वो दोनों चीजें निकाली एंड देन वी गॉट द इक्वेशन एज y square equal to 4ax.
Okay.
All right, you have made all of these four figures. Can I change the slide?
Yes,
2
sir.
minutes.
Yes.
1 minute.
2 minutes and 1 minute. So So if I ask you which parabolas are symmetric about the x-axis, then which parabolas are those?
The first two, like the y
The
square
first two.
one.
First two.
Okay.
Yes.
And if the parabola is symmetric about the y-axis, then it's the third and the fourth parabola, right? Okay, great.
So done.
All right, Rashid, done.
The last one. One, sir.
Okay. Now write a note. Two parabolas are said to be equal if their length of lattice rectum is equal. Okay, now write an example. I'll give you some parabolas and you have to tell me all of the stuff which we discussed in the previous parabolas. Okay. So the first is y square is equal to 4x. The second is y square is equal to 1 by 2x. The third is x square is equal to 8y. And fourth is x square is equal to minus 1 by 3y. So, yes, Ritu, what is the focus of the first parabola?
So 0, 2.
0, 2. Absolutely incorrect. Every parabola resembles to y square is equal to 4ax. So for a parabola like this, we have a comma 0 is the focus. So if y square is equal to 4ax, then what is the value of a?
1.
1. That means
1.
a is 1. So focus will be what?
1 comma
1, 0.
Exactly, 1, 0. What about the directrix?
X plus 1 is equal to 0.
Right,
equals
x
to
plus 1 is equal to 0. What about the vertex?
0, 0.
0, 0.
0 comma 0.
What about the axis?
Y is equal to 0.
Y is equal to 0. Correct. Okay. Sanskriti, you tell me what is the focus for this parabola? Y square is
Excuse me,
equals
so
to
you
1
didn't
by 2.
ask for the lattice rectum.
Yeah, tell me about the lattice rectum also.
4.
4.
4. Okay. Yes, Sanskriti. Focus for this parabola is? I cannot hear you.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Again. I got confused.
Okay, see. Okay, anybody who wants to answer, what is the focus?
1 by 8.
Exactly, 1 by 8. So focus
I mean like
is
1 by
1 by
8 comma 0.
yeah 1 by 8 comma 0. The value of a, see basically तुमको parabola मिल गया, उसके बाद तुमको a की value is the first thing which you have to figure out. Now how 1 by 8? 4a is the coefficient of x. So 4a is equal to how much? 1 by 2. That means 4a is equal to 1 by 2. So a is equal to 1 by 8. As simple as that. Okay, what about the lattice rectum now?
Half.
1 by 2.
1 by 2. अब तुम इसको ऐसे भी याद कर सकते कि y स्क्वायर के साथ जो भी x का कोफिशिएंट होता है ना, दैट इज 4a, राइट? एंड 4a इज ऑब्वियसली द लेंथ ऑफ लैटिस रेक्टम. सो जो भी ये कोफिशिएंट होता है, दैट इज द लेंथ ऑफ द लैटिस रेक्टम. Okay, what about the directrix? I am writing this.
X plus 1 by 8 equals to 0.
X plus 1 by 8 equals to 0. What about the vertex?
0, 0.
0, 0.
And what about the axis?
Y is equal to 0.
Y is equal to
Great. Okay, Samruddhi, focus for x square is equal to 8y.
Sir, who is
Samruddhi,
Samruddhi?
sorry, Sanskriti, my bad.
So Samruddhi.
Samruddhi is in grade 9, sorry, I don't know how did I got the name. Yeah. Sanskriti.
Yes, sir.
Still confused?
No, sir. Just a minute.
You just tell me the value of a. A कितना होगा? See, x square is equal to 8y. So I'll relate this to x square is equal to 4ay. Right? After this, tell me what is the value of a.
Mm,
4a is equal to how much?
Sir, 8.
Okay, so what is the value of a now?
Sir, 2.
2. So for a parabola like x square is equal to 4ay, we have focus as, yeah, for a parabola like this, we have the focus as 0, comma a. So that means since a is 2, so focus will be 0, comma 2.
Yes, sir.
What will be the length of lattice rectum? Lattice rectum is equal to 4a. So a is 2. So what will be 4a?
Sir, 8.
Okay, we have the axis as x equal. Okay, so we have the directrix as y plus a equal to 0. So since a is 2, what will be the directrix?
So y plus 2 equals
2 equal to 0. Okay. The vertex remains same for all of the parabolas. So that's 0, comma 0, independent of a. Axis will be x equal to 0. Okay, Samruti, sorry, again, Sanskriti, calculate all of these things for x square is equal to minus 1 by 3. Okay, Arnav, you tell me what is the focus for this parabola?
Yes, sir. So
Sir, you did write minus 1 by 3y, right? Minus is there.
Yeah, x square is equal to minus 1 by 3 by.
minus 1 by 12 जी मतलब 0, minus 1 by 12.
ओके, इतना हेजिटेट क्यों कर रहे हो यार? सही है, 0, minus 1 by 12. ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होगा गाइस? गलत ही तो बोलोगे, बोलो ना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. हाँ, मेरा व्हाट इज द लेंथ ऑफ लैटिस रेक्टम?
1 by 3.
1 by 3. Okay. Ritu, what is the directrix?
Pi minus 1 by 12 is equal to 0.
Great. Who else is left? Adit, yes, vertex, super easy.
0 as it is.
Okay, what about the axis? X equal to 0. Let's practice. How many people we are there in the class? 8, including me. So 7 more questions. Do you want to write something on this slide, or can I change the slide now?
Go ahead.
So first question is, you have to again
I
answer. Yeah.
have a small doubt. So when we take the directrix, the a value, we just take the magnitude of it.
Yes. A value, yeah, of course, the magnitude. A is always positive. अगर नेगेटिव a होता है तो हम उसके आगे नेगेटिव लगा देते हैं, राइट? हम लोग यहाँ पे फोकस माइनस a, 0 बोल देते हैं. So that means a is always positive.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so parabola is x square is equal to minus 1 by 16y. Till then you can revise all of those things and try without referring without referring that page, and you answer all of these questions. So y square is equal to, let's say, x. All right. We'll take the first one. How should I start? Okay, I'll start alphabetically. Yeah, Arnav, first question.
Yes,
Sorry, Adit, by the way. Pata nahi, participant list mein Arnav is coming first. Yes, Adit.
Oh, right. Where our focus to will be 0, comma minus 1 by, give me a second, 4, 1 by 4.
1 by 4.
No, so wait 1 sec. 4 equals to,
Guys, if you have to calculate the focus, जो भी ये होता है, इसका कोफिशिएंट इसको 4 से डिवाइड करना होता है. That's all. 4 से डिवाइड करना होता है. ठीक है. 4a is equal to 1 by 16. That means a is equal to 1 by 16.
60.
Yes, Adit. Now what is the focus?
yeah, 0, comma 1 minus 1 by 64.
0, comma minus 1 by 64. What is the lattice rectum?
So that is 4a equals to minus 1 by 64, right?
4a, sorry.
Like, so how you mentioned
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
like
4a is equal to 1 by 64. As I said, a is always positive. You compare this with x square is equal to minus 4ay. So minus already laga hua hai. So 4a is equal to 1 by 60. Yep, and everybody you can like see your number as per the alphabetical order.
सर
Yes,
आपका क्वेश्चन के ऊपर
lattice.
नाम
सब नहीं
So
कर.
won't we be first on our list?
Sorry.
According to the alphabet order, but like on Zoom, won't we come first on our list?
yeah, that's why I said कि आप ही कर दो.
So alphabetical. अच्छा ठीक है. So Adit, Arnav, और कौन है? छोड़ो. Alphabetical order.
I
Let's
think
say this is
Rishit will
Rishit,
be next. Then
Sanat,
Ritu. No, sir, Ritu.
Smera. Anyways, it's fine. Ritu.
सर मुझे 5th वाला चाहिए था.
So Sanskriti.
Yeah, Sanskrit is there. Okay, yes, Adit, lattice rectum quickly.
yes, so I don't know why I'm getting like confused. 1 by 64.
A is 1 by 64, right?
Right.
Lattice rectum is 4 times of A.
Cancel karna hai na. Okay.
So super easy, 1 by 16. 4 times 1 by 64. Yeah.
No, I was actually 4a equals to 1 by 64. So I was going to take 64 to the other side. Pura blunder tha. Never mind.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
What is the directrix quickly?
Y minus 1 by 16 equals to 0.
Y minus 1 by 16 is equal to 0. Okay, only
Vertex.
3 things, rest everything remains same. Vertex is 0, 0, and yeah. What else? Axis?
X equals to 0.
Sorry? Axis is?
X equals to 0.
X equal to 0. Okay, yeah, Y axis. Yes, Arnav?
So it is 2, 0. Then 8.
All right.
X plus 2 equals to 0.
X plus 2 equals to 0. Okay, what about the axis?
Axis is y equals to 0.
Okay,
And
great. Rishit? Yeah. Rishit? Rishit, are you there?
Yes, sir.
बोलो यार जल्दी जल्दी.
I'm sorry, sir. I just got disconnected. Yeah, focus is 0, 3. Then it would be the lattice rectum is 12.
Okay. Directrix.
It would be y plus 3. No, wait. No, okay. It would be y plus 3 only.
Okay. Yes, Sanat.
Yeah, so focus is minus 1 by 64 comma 0. Directrix is equal to x minus 1 by 64 is equal to 0.
X minus 1 by 16 is equal to 0. Okay.
So 1 by 64, no?
Yeah, x minus 1 by 64 equal to 0.
Lattice rectum is minus 1 by 16.
Minus 1 by 16. Great. Lattice rectum negative.
Oh, wait, no, it'll be 1 by 16 because of the distance.
Yeah. Smera.
Yes, sir. Focus is 0, 1. Directrix is y plus 1 equal to 0. And lattice rectum is 4.
Oh, sorry. All right, Ritu.
Right. Focus is equal to minus 1 comma 0. Directrix is x minus 1 is equal to 0. And lattice rectum is 4.
Okay. Yes, Sanskriti. Focus is.
Yes, sir. Sir, focus.
Okay, Sanskriti, tell
So
me
9
how
by
will
4.
this. Okay, great. Yeah. So, what is the focus in terms of the
Sir,
coordinates?
9 by 4, 0.
Great. Focus is 9 by 4, 0. All right. What about the lattice rectum? Length of lattice rectum?
So it's 9.
Sorry?
So 9.
9. Okay, 9. What about the directrix?
It's x plus 9 by 4 equals to 0.
Yeah. Any doubts in any of the part? अब कोई भी पैराबोला आएगा तो तुम लोग फोकस, लैटिस रेक्टम, ऑल ऑफ दो स्टफ वो सब कैलकुलेट कर लोगे खुद से? चलो फाइनली कुछ क्वेश्चंस करते हैं. Can I change the slide? Anybody who's writing something?
Yes, sir.
Can I skip writing? Find the equation of the parabola. वो खुद से समझ लोगे कि parabola की equation निकालनी है. ठीक है. Okay, and in this question I'm giving you the focus and the directrix. So अब वो मत लगाना कि distance of the point and a line. You have already studied the standard parabolas which we have. Yes.
Is that a B or is that 6 for like focus?
6. Yeah, so don't do it in that way. You are calculating the locus in such a way that TS by PM. So basically, we have studied the standard parabolas. You have to figure out which standard parabola is fitting in the given condition. Okay. And you have only 2 minutes for the above question. So you have to find out the length of lattice rectum as well.
So then we need to find the equation of parabola and lattice rectum.
Right. Great, Smera correct. Nice, nice. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Adit also correct. अच्छा वैसे कैलकुलेट नहीं किया ना कि डायरेक्ट्रिक्स और फोकस से डिस्टेंस निकाल के स्टैंडर्ड पैराबोला यूज करें?
Yes, sir. The first.
Nice, nice, nice. Yep, Arnav correct, but what is the equation of the parabola? Ritu correct. Okay, yes, Rishit correct, Sanat correct, nice. Still waiting for
What question
Samruddhi.
asked?
Sorry.
I got connected in between.
Yeah, Arnav, tell me the equation of the parabola. As well, you have only mentioned the length of lattice rectum. No, Arnav, y square is equal to 4ax. What is a? Sanat,
X, right.
focus incorrect. And one second, Arnav. Ritu, your answer is correct. Smera, your answer is correct. Yes, Sanskriti, your answer is correct. But what is the length of lattice rectum? Adit, correct. Yes, Arnav, go on.
Sir, am I correct?
1 second, Arnav, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, so what is the length of lattice rectum for the first question?
24.
24. What about the parabola ka equation?
Y square equals to 4ax.
4ax, but a is already, you know, na a. So put the value of a.
24x.
Yeah, so y square is equal to 24x. Okay. Yes, Rishit, correct. Okay. Adit, correct. Second one.
So for the third one, we won't be using the normal parabola, right?
No, you can use the normal parabola.
But it's symmetric with the y-axis, right?
Yeah, so which parabolas are symmetric with respect to the y-axis?
Fourth one, right?
Fourth wala.
The
1 second.
third and fourth one.
Third and fourth one.
Okay, अब
So like-
you have to figure out third या fourth में से कौन सा होगा. So देखो, we have the coordinate that it is passing through 5,2, right? So 5,2 मतलब x is also positive, y is also positive. So third
So the
wala case
third
is
one?
satisfying. Yeah,
Third one.
because in fourth it is necessary that y has to be negative.
Oh, and then no, the third one.
Yeah.
So what is the
But we
second one's
wouldn't
code?
know the A, right?
Sorry, Rishit, yes.
So for the third one, we
Mhm.
just write the general equation, right? Because I don't think we can find the A.
Yes, you have to find it by satisfying the coordinates. Yes, Rishit, you were saying, sorry, Sanat, you were saying something?
Oh wait, no, I got it.
Yes, Arnav, correct. Arnav, focus is incorrect, यार. X square is equal to 4ay के लिए focus किस type का होता है? And whenever you are answering the question, please mention the question number also. So मुझे पता नहीं चलता तुम third का answer कर रहे हो, fourth का answer कर रहे हो. Yes, Arnav, correct. मेरा third one. 1 second. Well, Rishit, incorrect. And I've lost the answer. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'll solve it anyways. Yeah. So for the third one, we have we were able to figure out that it is of the form x square is equal to 4ay, right? And we have a coordinate 5, 2. So that means 4 is equal to 4 times a times 5. This and this cancels out. We have a as 1 by 5. So the parabola is x square is equal to 4 by 5y. Now let me check the answers.
But sir, you said the third one, no? This is the fourth one.
This is the fourth one. Fourth one is with a negative sign, Adit. One second, guys. X may. Oh, sorry. My mistake.
सर आपने आई थिंक लाइक उल्टा ले लिया है.
हाँ.
Sir, I think I made the same mistake as you.
So you have to
Okay.
find a. Like you got the values already.
Yeah, you have to find a and then like you have to implement a into the equation. I
A
think,
is to
right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. But I substituted it in the
but-
wrong manner.
Yeah.
Again, I'm making the same mistake. 1 second.
Sir, it'll be 5 square is equal to 4a into 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sanat sir, thank you. अरे यार क्या हो रहा है? हाँ अब सही है ना? A is equal to 25 by 8.
Yeah, now it's right.
So my answer was correct.
हाँ,
Yes,
मेरा
Mera
भी ना.
ma'am, your answer was correct. Okay, Sanat sir, even your was correct. Thank you so much. Yeah, finally.
No problem.
Rit-
sir.
Okay.
I made
A
the
is
same
equal to-
mistake as you.
Okay. It's 4:30. One more hour.
Sir, but mine is not correct.
X square is equal to, okay यार मैं final answer लिख देता हूँ. X square is equal to 25 y by 2. This is the final answer. Yes guys, any doubts in any of the 3 questions? थर्ड वाला तो तुमने मुझे बता ही दिया है, तो थर्ड में तो डाउट होगा नहीं. फर्स्ट सेकंड में बता दो.
बट मुझे बस एक लास्ट डाउट है थर्ड में. हम लोग उसी को लेके 0 और 2 को फोकस नहीं कर सकते?
0 और 2 फोकस क्यों होगा?
Like 0, 2 is focus क्योंकि since x will be equal to 0 और 2 अगर y का हो जाएगा तो wouldn't that be focus will be equal to 0 by 2? Sorry, 0,
Why?
2.
ये थोड़ी दे रखा है कि 5, 2 is endpoint of a lattice rectum. In that case you can do it. अगर वो lattice rectum का endpoint होता तब तुम बोल सकते थे कि sir 0, 2 can be the focus. It's just a random point 5, 2. It is passing through that point.
Okay.
The y-axis, no?
Sorry.
The question, the parabola is symmetric to y-axis.
Yep.
So the first equation should come.
Okay. So that is why when I was like explaining you the 4 parabolas, I asked a question कि which of them is symmetric about the y-axis. Y-axis मतलब y-axis पे you put a mirror, and when you put a mirror, both of the sides look same. So y-axis पे अगर symmetric, हाँ first one पे अगर तुम y-axis पे रखोगे mirror, यहाँ पे अगर तुम mirror रखोगे तो इसका reflection कैसे आएगा? Opposite side में?
Yes.
Okay. So if I put a mirror on the y-axis on this particular parabola, then wouldn't that the image will be the same parabola again? Isn't it that like that? और rather तुम ऐसे इसको मान सकते हो कि बेसिकली वो एक्सेस इस पैराबोला को इक्वल हाफ्स में कट कर, ठीक है? सिमेट्री का मतलब वो भी ले सकते। ये हम लोग ने पढ़ा था ना यार, तुम लोग ने पता नहीं पढ़ा होगा या नहीं, तो वो ए की सिमेट्री निकालते थे हम ऐसा करके टी की, और हम खुश हो जाते थे कि हमें लाइन ऑफ सिमेट्री आती है अच्छे से। सी की नहीं होती ना, सॉरी, नहीं सी की होती है।
So about x-axis.
यप, सो ब्रेक लेना है या कंटिन्यू करें?
So what are we going to do now?
चिल,
Yes, sir. Of
obviously
course. Why
more
not?
questions यार, तुम लोग ऐसे questions पूछते हो, we'll do more questions obviously. I think around 5 to 6 more questions on parabola, but those are nice questions.
Okay, then we can do. No, because then 5:30 को call है. Like we can do the questions then.
Nobody needs a break.
Can I quickly get something to eat?
Yep, okay. I'll get
So
my
they
water
do.
then. They
Yes,
do.
sir.
तो फिर एक्सटेंड करना है या नहीं करें? चलो ठीक है, देख लेंगे, जल्दी से सॉल्व करना।
5:30, so I won't be able to extend.
All right, so it's 4:34. Let's meet at 4:36. 2 minutes में कुछ भी तुमको जो लाना वाना है वो सब कर लो, या 5 minutes, चलो 4:40 पे मिलता है, ठीक है?
Okay.
बाय बाय।
सर इन सबका इक्वेशन निकालना है।
राइट। Guys, do you know when do we have our next class for like class?
So I think Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay.
So since it's y squared plus 4px, would now the formula be 4p or something like that for lattice rectum and all?
So you have to you can calculate the value of p now because you have the coordinate.
Yeah, then p would be considered a, right, for this case?
Yes, of course. Smera correct, Rishit correct for the fourth one. Arnav correct, Adit correct. Okay, so what I was going to explain is every time take the positive wala parabola. Okay, irrespective of the coordinates, you have to just like think कि हमको y axis के symmetric लेना है या x axis के symmetric लेना है. दोनों parabola में से you have to take the positive one always. अगर negative होगा तो already तुम्हारा a का value negative आ जाएगा. Right? Arnav correct. Yes, Sanskriti correct. Nice. I guess all of you have answered for the fourth one.
Sir, could you tell what did you explain for the first one that we need to take it positive only? Could you just repeat that part?
I'll take this parabola as x square is equal to 4ay. Okay. Or rather take it negative only. I mean, if you are able to figure out, then it's very nice. So x square is equal to minus 4ay and then put the coordinates. So it will be 4 the whole square is equal to minus 4 times 3 times a. Yes, Arnav, correct. Nice. Okay, Smera, correct. Yes, Rishit, correct. Yes, Sanat, I've not heard from you.
Sir, I got disconnected, so I'm doing the fifth one right now.
Okay. Okay, Adit, correct for the fifth one. Ritu, correct. Okay, Sanat, correct. Anybody able to figure out for the sixth question?
Still doing.
Just wait there just a minute.
I kinda got it.
Nice, Ritu, correct. Sixth one. Okay, Sanskriti. Sanskriti, even you are Kopkar, even Samruddhi is Kopkar. Are you guys sisters or what?
Yes, sir, she's my younger sister.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sanskriti, correct. Question marks are not allowed. Smera, correct.
So can you just ignore it then?
No,
Let's
I
just
can't
consider
ignore.
it a type.
No, I don't consider typos. I don't want question marks. सही है यार, ब्रेक के बाद तुम लोग सारे क्वेश्चंस करेक्ट कर रहे हो. Nice. So in our next class, in every 10 minutes we'll have 5 minutes coverage. ठीक है? So chapter ही complete हो जाएगा. Rishit correct, Sanat correct.
सर अब
Nice.
आंसर सही है.
हाँ सही है.
तो इससे आधी क्लास लाइक ब्रेक नहीं हो जाएगी?
But it'll be more productive.
More productive, right?
Sir, actually there's a
Less
study
time to
which
solve.
said ki like the average time to study should be around 54 minutes and then you should take about a 5 to 10 minute break. If you're
But I
studying
feel
for an
that no, I'll tell you. See, when I was in my like 11th and 12th, what I was told is you have to sit for a 3-hour paper, right? And in that 3 hour, you should never get up. I mean, even for a washroom, you should have your body cycle in such a way that in those 3 hours, you should not get washroom. And you can fix this. I mean, वो हम लोग को ये गाइड करते थे कि let's say you have a paper from 9 to 12, right? So adjust your body in such a way that in 9 to 12 you don't have to move anywhere and a whole of your concentration should be on the paper, because even your boards paper, if you talk about JEE, then again it's a 2 hours paper. So like when you have a paper 1 month before, they tell you to study every time in those time slots 9 to 12 without having any food, without having like you can carry a bottle with you. So it's good. I mean, एग्जाम्स क्योंकि 3 आवर के हैं तो हम लोग को 3 आवर की सिटिंग देना इज मैंडेटरी. Yes, Arnav correct, Adit correct. Anybody who is not able to figure out for the sixth question?
Sir, can you show it once?
Yep, okay. So x square is equal to 12y. X square is equal to 12y. So that means a is equal to 3. Right? And what does the next part of the question says? Okay, answer the lattice rectum. So this is how the parabola looks like. Okay, and the lattice rectum passes through the focus of the parabola. So if focus is So okay, so the focus will be 0, 3. Can you tell me what will be the endpoints of the lattice rectum, the coordinates of the endpoints?
So it doesn't matter. Right?
Okay, then
Like you could use the half into base into height and use like your lattice rectum as
right.
base.
Okay, okay, okay.
That's
So
what I did.
It's like
alright.
half into.
So lattice rectum ka length is 12, and since you know that this particular like axis is perpendicular to the lattice rectum, so this length is actually 3, because from origin to 0, 3 it is the distance 3. So half into base into height will be half into 12 into 3. So 2 ones are 2 6 are, and you get 6 times 3, which is 18. So 18 square units.
Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Oh, I missed out on one part. I mean, write one heading. Position of a point with respect to a parabola. It's same as that of circle. So you need the square wala coordinate positive. So obviously it's like you have a parabola. If S is positive, then the point is outside. If S is equal to 0, that means point is inside. So sir, iska inside kaise exist karta hai? So inside is between, like, these whole arms are going infinitely. So anything which is inside. Okay, inside, sorry, S is equal to 0 is on the parabola. Sorry. And S less than 0 is inside. Yeah, so inside exists in between these two curves.
So like we take the distance from the point to the focus.
No, it's not like that. In like circle mein, what you used to do is you used to calculate the distance of the point from the center, and if it's greater than the radius, then you say it like, I mean, the distance is of course greater than that, so that means the point is outside. So it doesn't work for a parabola.
Wait, is it because
Yeah,
it's
it can,
because
it
like
can.
if it's greater than it can be it can still be inside, right?
This point and
Because
this
the arms extend to infinity.
Yeah, the arms, no, it will not work. Since the arms extends to infinity, so locus pe condition yahi hai na ki it has to be at a fixed distance from the line and the radius and the focus, but that distance is not fixed. In case of a circle, that distance was also fixed, so that is why that particular thing works. Okay, can I change the slide? क्वेश्चन करना है क्या इस पे? चलो एक क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं. 2x minus y square is equal to 0 है, and let's say point है 2, 3. एंड अगर किसी ने भी गलत कर दिया तो आते ना कर ही दिया है तुम लोगों ने गलत.
Sir,
I
write
said
it
one
and
thing. हाँ
write it also. Just then.
ऋषित ने भी रॉन्ग कर ही दिया है. ठीक है. ओके, ऋतु ने फाइनली करेक्ट आंसर दिया. नाइस. Yes, मेरा संस्कृति. Guys, I said one thing. I need the coefficient of the square wala term as positive. Coefficient of square wala term has to be positive, and all of the terms has to be on that side. So coefficient of y square is negative. I'll take all of the terms to the right hand side. That means y square equal to 0, y square minus 2x. And now I substitute 2, 3. So when you substitute 2, 3 in y square minus 2x, you get this to be positive, and hence it is outside the parabola.
So वही लिख रहा था but हाथ फिसल गया था सर, sorry.
हाँ, बिल्कुल. मैं भी वही पढ़ ही रहा था, बट पढ़ते पढ़ते मेरी आँख इधर उधर हो गई.
सर ऑटो करेक्ट हो गया.
क्या करे सर? वही ना.
ऑटो करेक्ट तुम्हारे लैपटॉप में कब से होने लग गया, बताओ मुझे.
Sir,
MacBook
autocorrect,
से autocorrect.
सर zoom करता है.
Zoom नहीं करता है ऑटो करेक्ट चैट के लिए तो एटलीस्ट.
सर मैं
Particularly
for
talking about
example
a laptop.
नहीं सर,
Laptop
मैं
करता है.
डिस्कनेक्ट को एक बार मैंने डिस्कनेक्ट का स्पेलिंग रॉन्ग लिखा था, वो खुद करेक्ट कर दिया था, तो कर देता है.
तुम फोन पे चलाओगे तो फोन को ऑटोमेटिकली कीबोर्ड में ऑटो करेक्ट होता है, बट इफ यू यूज अ
तो मैं
लैपटॉप,
लैपटॉप भी बोल रहा हूँ.
सर लैपटॉप में भी कुछ वर्ड्स जूम करेक्ट कर देता है.
सर
Y
आप
small
करके देख
लिखो तो
लीजिए.
कैपिटल कर देता है.
यस सर, इसीलिए इनसाइड आया रहेगा.
लेट मी चेक. नहीं रुक जा.
Sir, I have Grammarly. Wherever I type it corrects it.
लेट्स चेक. नहीं यार, मेरे एटलीस्ट मेरे एंड पे तो नहीं कर रहा.
सर व्हाट डिवाइस डू यू यूज?
सर स्मॉल आई और एक डॉट डालो, देखो वो अपने आप कैपिटल हो जाएगा.
अरे दैट्स समथिंग डिफरेंट. नहीं
सर आपने फुल स्टॉप डाल दिया उधर.
तो डॉट क्या होता है? यही.
सब सिर्फ
सॉरी.
सर स्पेस डाल के ना डायरेक्ट एंटर करोगे तो फिर वो चेंज कैसे करेगा?
अच्छा रुको. हाँ अभी हो.
Like you have to like smash the space bar.
ओके. नहीं वर्ड्स पे वर्क नहीं कर रहा है, बट या दिस डॉट वन इज वर्किंग.
सर आप डिस्कनेक्ट में एक n लेस कीजिए और स्पेस दबाइए, वो करेक्ट कर देगा.
चलो हम लोग मैथ्स ही पढ़ लेते हैं, बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे. हाँ बट it is giving that red wala line, so maybe it's on the pro version or something, but this is the paid version now.
Sir,
Anyways.
MacBook
The one we are
has
using
a
is Pro only.
a built-in
Right.
autocorrect and all on the touch bar.
Yeah, Mac has it, I mean.
Yeah. बाकी सारे ब्रांड्स करीब है.
चलो तो मैक वालों को पहले बाहर निकालते हैं. कौन कौन मैक यूज करता है? आदित्य, अर्नव, सनत, तुम भी मैक यूज करते हो क्या?
नहीं सर, नहीं.
तो
I don't have that privilege.
The Windows gang.
But Windows 11 looks most of like Mac. I mean, not the full interface, but
Yeah,
somewhat.
it's pretty much a copied version of the UI. Designers को पैसे कम मिलते थे शायद. Mac का छाप दिया पूरा.
But it has a lot of works. I'm still on Windows 10. I
Yeah,
upgraded and then I again like degraded.
I am regretting.
You can still do it. I mean, you have the option now.
I can.
So, but
अरे, but
then
like, I didn't
your
have the
memory will
time
go
to
away,
record
right?
it.
No, that didn't happen with me. But yeah, you have to
Then you
create a
must
local.
have done it within 30 seconds. I mean, sorry, 30 days or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. But अरे यार, एक तो ये 1 second क्या है?
So why did it degrade it though?
My laptop was like, it was taking very much time to process simple things. So I use
Yeah,
compilers and
Windows
that whole
11 is a
stuff,
bit
but
heavier than Windows 10.
mhm.
Plus, it
And
has a lot of bugs.
even my Zoom and things were not working fine, and my laptop gets heated like very early.
So do you have an old device?
No.
So what have you written after triangle is?
यार तुम लोग आज जानबूझ के ऐसा कर रहे हो या सच में समझ नहीं आ रही? An
Sir, नहीं
equilateral
समझ
triangle.
आ रहा. An equilateral triangle is?
An equilateral triangle is inscribed in the parabola y square is equal to 4. इतनी भी अच्छी नहीं है, मतलब इतनी भी बुरी नहीं मेरी handwriting. 1 second, I'll write it.
गलत था, handwriting समझ आ रहा है मेरे को.
हाँ.
यार आप एस लिखना भूल गए थे इसीलिए.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just like inscribed. So.
अब 2 मिनट कोई कुछ नहीं बोलेगा, मुझे पहले क्वेश्चन लिखना है अच्छे से. It's very irritating यार, वापस से इरेजर से.
So just a question. So this triangle will look like the triangle which we did in one of the previous questions, right?
I don't know, the question speaks all of it. No, incorrect, Sanat. Okay, so should I give 3 more questions as homework? I think we'll be only able to do this question in the class, and rest 3 I'll give in the homework. Okay, and also the NCRT wala stuff. NCRT is super easy for this. So NCRT तो maximum 20 minutes में हो जाएगी. Ritu incorrect. Can I change the slide? Everybody has written the question. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Sir, could you go back?
No man, I already asked. ऐसा मत करो please. सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन लिख लिया करो ना.
Done, sir.
Ritu incorrect. Okay, so the ones who are not getting the question can write the examples which I'm writing right now.
Can you go back?
No, write the 10th one first, and then you can write the other list. Sanskriti incorrect. Okay, yeah. So I'll change this. Nobody is able to solve the 7th question. Should I go for the solution? I mean,
I
should I
didn't
start?
get it, sir.
Okay.
I understood the question, but I don't know how to solve it.
All right. So I'm solving it then. So we have y square is equal to 4ax. So the parabola looks like this. Right. Now we have inscribed an equilateral triangle. So whose one vertex is at the vertex of the parabola? That means one vertex is this. One of the point is this. Let's say the other points are these. So I hope कि figure सबने draw कर लिया होगा.
Yes, sir.
It looks like this. So this is perpendicular. I mean, one of the side is perpendicular to the axis of the parabola. And obviously the figure looks symmetrical. So whole of the angle is 30 degree and I mean whole of the angle is 60 degree. So the axis will bisect and this will be 30 and 30. Right?
Sir, I have
Max.
a doubt. Cannot
Yeah.
so like the vertices of the triangle could it like be in anywhere, like in parabola, it could be
It's
anywhere, right?
written. It's written whose one vertex is at the vertex of the parabola.
Yeah, one of it, and the other two could be anywhere, right?
Could be anywhere. Anywhere. I mean, on the parabola itself. No.
Yeah.
So that's the only way possible in which you can inscribe an equilateral triangle. If you do it like this, and this, then it does not remain equilateral. Okay. So if this is 30, this is also 30. Let's say I take this length to be L. I don't know the length. Maximum of you had taken कि sir ये point focus होगा, but ये कहीं नहीं दिया हुआ है कि ये point focus होगा. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking this particular length from 0, 0 to this red point as L. Now in triangle A, B and C, in triangle A, B and C, if I apply tan 30, what do I get is tan 30 is equal to AC over BC. Tan 30 is how much? 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to AC over BC is how much? L. So AC is equal to L by root 3. So this particular length is L by root 3. Right? So x axis से distance कितना है? L है. Y axis से कितना distance है? L comma root 3. That means this point will be L comma L by root 3. यहाँ तक किसी को कोई डाउट है?
So understood.
Okay. So y square is equal to 4ax. Now L comma L by root 3 lies on the parabola. So L comma L by root 3 will satisfy the parabola as well. So L by root 3 the whole square is equal to 4 times a times L. Right. So that means L square by 3 is equal to 4a times L. L and L cancels out. We have L as 12a. Yeah. Now what is the length of the side? This is L by root 3. So of course lower half will also be L by root 3. I mean the length. So total length क्या हो जाएगा? Total length will be L by root 3 plus L by root 3, which is equal to 2L by root 3. And L की value is 12a. So have I made a mistake? 2 times of 12a times, okay, by root 3. So if I multiply by root 3 and rationalize this, what I get is 3, 4, yeah, 8 root 3a. Maximum people, they have made the mistake that they have considered this point to be the focus, but it's not mentioned in the question that it's the focus. So what I did is I took this length as L. I applied trigonometry in this particular triangle. In triangle ABC, I took tan 30. I got this height. So since I got the height and the distance of the point from the x and the y axis, I can consider this point to be L comma L by root 3. And then I satisfied this point in the parabola. From there, I got L as 12a. And then I calculated the side length.
It was a good question.
Yep. Any doubts in the question now?
So understood.
Okay.
Got it.
So can you go to the
Yeah,
the sums
take
which
the screenshot of this. Again, these are nice questions. So अच्छे से time देके try करना.
so the last one.
Okay.
Done.
All right, everybody has taken the screenshot.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Nice. So your homework is these 3 questions plus NCRT ka exercise 11.2, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 11.2 from NCRT and these 3 questions. That's all. In the next class, we'll try to finish off conic sections. Only ellipse and parabola is left.